Hey, brothers and sisters, and welcome back. It's Ash Wednesday. We made it. Um, this Ash Wednesday is a little different for me because I'm thinking back to last Ash Wednesday, and it was pretty much the last time we gathered together as a community because of this pandemic. And the whole year's kind of been a season of Lent. Now I know that a lot of those of you watching didn't grow up with the practice of Lent here in the Baptist Bible Belt, as they call it. Ash Wednesday and Lent, those were things that Catholics or even some of those Episcopalians did, and it just wasn't something we did. The practice of Ash Wednesday service wasn't even part of the United Methodist Book of Worship until 1992. And so this may all be new or strange to you. Lent actually started, the practice of the season of Lent started with the very first Christians. They had new people coming in that didn't have the Jewish roots, didn't understand who God was, and they had heard about Jesus and wanted to join the church. And so the early church leaders knew that before they were baptized and joined the church, there needed to be a time of learning and a change of life. Remember, these folks were surrounded by pagans and people praying to Zeus and all Venus, all of those fake gods, and so they needed a complete change of life. And so the early Christians had them spend 40 days in prayer and transformation, learning a new life, and then on Easter Sunday they celebrated and were baptized into the church. And it evolved into a time of all of us spending time in prayer and worship and self-sacrifice, fasting, preparing ourselves for Resurrection Sunday, Easter. Now, you may have heard of people giving up something for Lent. And as I said, it evolved from people giving up the things they had been doing, worshiping fake gods, temple prostitutes, and giving all that up to change into a life that's centered around God. And what a great time to spend our 40 days giving up the things that separate us from God. No, we don't have pagan temples surrounding us. We don't have some of the things that faced the early Christians, but we have a lot of things that separate us from God. Time that we spend that would better be suited in prayer. If you're watching this, you've got time to spend in prayer. I'm asking that you don't give up anything other than your time this year. Give up time that normally would be wasted, time that you otherwise fill with noise to get rid of the silence. Spend that time in prayer and study. Read your Bible during this time. And hopefully, if we are really diligent about this over the next 40 days, we've developed a whole new way of life that will carry us past Easter Sunday. You'll find great joy in the study, in prayer. Stop going to prayer. Stop going to God in prayer with a list of things you want, and listen. Spend that time doing what the psalmist told us to do. Be still and know that I am God. I hope you will join me over the next 40 days in devotion and time in prayer. I'll have daily devotions posted for you, and I look forward to seeing you. Until next time, may the Lord bless and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift his countenance upon you and give you peace. Go in peace, brothers and sisters. See you next time.